You think gods want your prayers?
You're kneeling? You're begging?
No. Let me tell you what they actually dislike. God dislike beggar and leech. They drain and never give. Always asking, always taking.
That's not how to live. Kneeling every morning, praying every night. Please give me this, please give me that. That's not a faithful fight. That's desperation with a costume. Spiritual exhaustion, spiritual doom. You think they're listening to your endless wish list.
They're not, they're waiting for you to stand up and exist.
Not as a beggar,
Not as a pet,
as someone who hasn't given up yet.
kneeling is not devotion when it comes from fear.
Begging is not prayer when the
Soul's not clear.
gods don't want your groveling, they want your spine.
Stand up, walk, that's the real divide. God dislike kneeling and beggars. They drain the room. Always asking, always needy. Spiritual gloom.
Life is to learn,
Not learn to beg hardcore.
you want growth.
And close your mouth and open the door.
The lone wolf
Doesn't kneel,
doesn't beg.
doesn't wish.
That's what gods
Love most,
not a leech.
not a selfish.
Pet who only comes around when they need.
Be the wolf, walk, plant your own seed.
Donation, you give to the person who runs the religion.
Not the God,
God has no use for money.
that's just a fraud's knife.
You think being favored means you get the most.
No, being favorite means you don't need to boast.
The lone wolf is favored
Not because they ask.
because they walk through the fire and wear their own mask.
No begging, no kneeling, no please save me.
Just I'll learn the lesson, I'll set myself free.
And that donation box, that's not for the divine. That's for the rent, for the salary, for the wine. God doesn't need your wallet, God needs your growth. Stop funding the shepherd, he's taking an oath
To keep you dependent,
to keep you in chains.
your money doesn't reach heaven.
It just pays for their planes.
Gods don't need your
They
worship.
need you to grow,
They need you to learn
they need you to know
that the power you're begging for
is already inside.
Stop looking at the sky.
Stop trying to hide.
Gods don't dislike kneeling,
Because they're proud.
they dislike it.
Because it keeps you in a crowd.
Of beggars,
Leeches,
desperate hands.
instead of standing up and taking your stand. Gods don't want your groveling. They want your growth,
Kneeling has its place,
humility, respect, gratitude.
but begging, endless asking, never giving back.
That's not religion. That's a transaction with no receipt.
God dislike beggar and leech.
Because they drain,
They take
they never contribute.
donation. You give to the person who runs the religion.
Not the God,
God has no use for money.
the lone wolf.
They don't beg,
They don't kneel.
they just walk.
And that's what gods love most.
Not because the lone wolf is special.
Because they don't try to be.
Now stop funding the shepherd.
Start funding your own growth. Meow! God dislike kneeling and beggars. They drain the room. Always asking, always needy. Spiritual gloom.
Life is to learn,
Not learn to beg hardcore.
you want
Then
growth.
close your mouth and open the door.
The lone wolf
Doesn't kneel,
doesn't beg.
doesn't wish.
That's what gods
Love most.
donation. You give to the person who runs the religion.
Not the God.
God has no use for money.
That's just a friend's night. Stop kneeling for favors.
Start standing for yourself.
Gods don't dislike the humble. They dislike the needy.
Now